Good morning. Welcome to the morning chat where I tell you what's on my mind in the morning time. Well, how you all doing? I am here on Instagram Live. Again, get it while it's free because in the last quarter of the year, y'all gonna have to pay for this live, okay? Because Mama has to figure out how she's gonna make some income once her now main income becomes just is gonna be her main income. So, child, so a lot of some of my content is gonna be behind a paywall, like getting behind the scenes access. Okay, me setting up uh for my content, me talking real talk, um more candid conversations, the stuff that I can't really talk about here on on Instagram. Look out for that. I will have a Patreon set up soon. Again, at the end of the last quarter of the year, I'll be setting up to have to get a paywall. Now, of course, it's not if you think that this is if you don't really like this content, that's fine because I have to follow certain rules and I can't do certain things here. But child, when I do get on the paywall, there's going to be a lot of things that I can't share here that I will be able to share there. Mhm. Oh yeah, like maybe a more music to play. Now I'm not saying that I'm going to be sitting up here being a DJ, but I'm gonna be a DJ. Okay. Hey, Mrs. DJ. I was thinking of the song. It was coming to my mind. I just couldn't think of the melody. It's too early in the morning. And I tried to get up early, but child, my bed was calling me. Oh yeah, so enjoy the behind the scenes. So I did cut on this early, but yeah, lives and behind the scene, same day content creating, you will be there. You you will be there. Um, so that part. Um, I have some things that may be in play where there's going to be another stream of income where I help out, where I'm helping someone who is in the content creating world like me. And I'm praying that whatever I learned, I can apply it to my own content creating and YouTubing and all that good stuff. So I'm excited about that. But I can't tell you what it exactly is because I don't know exactly what I'll be doing to help. And even if I did, I shouldn't be telling you anyway. So, oh yeah. Morning announcements, morning chat from the 25th. It should be now available on YouTube. Um, and Three Nights in Vegas, Part 3. Um, oh, what did I name it? I made it. This is where I made it to Vegas, checked into my room tour. Um, a bit of confusion on trying to figure out where the bus normally is. You know what I'm saying? So we got that part. It's only 15 minutes. Go and check it out on YouTube. And of course, bedtime stories should have already been put up. Um, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have part 11, I mean, episode 11 of Bedtime Stories available this Friday. Not going to happen. I'm just going to love on you. I got to say, though, this time, this book ain't but what maybe two chapters longer. No, actually, if you include the prologue and the epilogue. I think she does another epilogue in this book as well. Yeah, she has. If you include the prologue and the epilogue, and I think it's 3 chapters long, and it's not like these are 20-page chapters. I mean, yeah, 20-page chapters, and it's like taking me the longest to freaking just um finish this book because I've just run into so many situations here. Now, also another mini announcement. I've already told you I've tried something new. I'm doing landscape view on my phone. It's still front facing. It's the selfie camera because until I can get me the equipment I need so that I can have the better camera showing here on the camera. So I am still getting used to looking into the camera and not looking at myself, because now, so the first um this week's morning chat will look like I'm looking to the side on my YouTube page. I'm not re-recording. I'm not gonna edit because morning chats aren't edited. FYI, my morning chats are not edited, not my pre-recording. I don't I don't edit it. Or I rarely edit. I might cut out parts that he got before I was ready. But outside of that, I almost do very little editing. You all get when I say good morning, welcome to the morning chat, you get from that until I click my little remote to cut off the camera. Okay. Um so I'm not gonna edit. So if I look like I'm looking over here and not into the camera, please forgive me. I'm just getting used to this until I could get me an official vlogging camera or official camera so that I can do my videos here. But right now, I'm really just a newbie in this game. Okay? I know it seems like I've been on here forever, and this is like the hundredth. This is more than 100. It's past 100 and a half. Okay. I'm going on my 160th video, but I'm still new. I'm still new. I'm a baby in this industry, a whole baby in this industry. Now, this morning, again, I am sipping on tea, no coffee this morning, and this is Nana Blueberry that I'm sipping on, and it smells delicious. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to take this in a cup and take this to work with me. This is delicious. Oh my God. Now I got this from TJ, TEAJA. I don't know if it's TJ or TJ or Telemundo. I don't know, but this is good. And it's a loose leaf tea company where you can get your teas in like a can and whatever. I might start doing morning teas instead of coffee, you know. Now I got mine from my job where they provide teas and coffees and stuff like that, and not just bag me up a couple of flakes of tea and brought it here to you. But you can go to the stores where you see them and get this tea. This Nana Blueberry. Mm, mm. Hmm. I have to do like my homeboy, the one that, and that's the damn problem. And that's the damn problem. That's the damn problem. Ain't got nothing to do with you. I love that guy on TikTok and on Instagram. And I can't remember his name, but I love his videos. I love his inspirational reels. And when I say inspiration, you say, you're the best. You're the greatest. But sometimes, they just be inspiring, just like you can't have you can't You can't be mad. It's because they popping and they, because you popping and they stop it. Okay, and someone made a whole song from, and that's a them problem. That's a them problem. That is my boy, yo. I love him. He is so awesome. So let's just go ahead and get into the topic of the morning. And I really, okay, so this was an early morning thought. I was thinking, I was watching Here's the Thing, and Kev on Stage of Kev on Stage Studios, the next movie and show mogul that is on the rise. Okay, and he was talking about his app. Go and get the app, Kev on Stage Studios. Okay, get the app. He is a comedian, a father, a Christian, all around good guy, and great content creator. I've been following him for the last, I want to say 5 years. I've been following him, and it started from the Playmakers when he was doing how the different types of shouts, church shouting people do, and I didn't even realize how I ended up watching his videos, watching him in his car talking about basically whatever was on his mind in the morning time and his traffic coming home back and forth from work. He's also linked to oh, I'm about to say Def Jams, but it's all deaf um, comedy sketch online. Uh, um, Not online company or content creating, and I've gotten into that, and of course through watching Kev, I when I say I mean I met them online. Like I got introduced to their content to hear more. Tony Baker, yes, I learned them through. I mean, Tony Baker, I'm surprised I didn't know him outside of Kev, but Tony Baker, look, let me tell you something. Only death can keep Tony from being the next Eddie Murphy and Kevin Hart and Chris Rock. That man is funny, and I'm so happy I was introduced to his content online through Kevin on Stage. Now he was talking about his new series on his app called Churchy, and how expensive and it was a new challenge. It was very challenging to do and very costly. And he was saying on his app, saying on Here's the Thing, that look, I had green light lit a second season of Churchy, and he said I had to ungreen light it because basically it's the challenges were too much for him. And one of the major challenges was money. And he said, and then he explains, let me tell you what people will do. And I think now that he's understanding it from the content creator's point of view, by an app creator point of view, he's realizing that people will, and they will, okay, they will buy your app, watch your content until it's the end of that content. Like, take for this, I'm gonna use not his show. I'm gonna use KOS because I had it for the year last year. Um, People will buy your app. They will pay monthly for your app. Watch. There's a show called Black People Don't Do Improv. Okay, and I'll watch Black People Don't Do Improv until the end of the season of that show. and then I'll cancel my service once I finish watching what I want to watch on that until he can put up some other content. And he said that is not going to be feasible for him to do another season of Churchy. And I'll be honest with you, and I'm listening to it and I'm like, what you trying to say? Welcome to the world, okay, of streaming content. Having your own app, sir. Welcome to that world. Do you know majority of us do that? Those who are I said about to say absorbing content that are content consumers, most of us do that very thing. Once the end of the season of Walking Dead is over, I click off of Netflix. I cancel the services because there's nothing else I want to watch on Netflix. I don't go finding anything else. I go there for Walking Dead, period. Okay. I go to Hulu for the Wonder Years until it goes off. I don't have regular television. Until the end of the season, I watch 911 on Hulu until most of my shows go into, because you know they'll have all the shows like in the fall, but then they'll go on break for Christmas, and then all you have all these Christmas shows, all these reruns of shows, and they'll do the same thing for after the holidays. Then they'll have the regular show season, okay, and then they'll go on break for the summer, okay, and so why would I keep Hulu when all they're doing is playing reruns or shows that I don't watch? So I cancel my service and come back when my shows is back ready to roll for me to watch. Like, duh. I do that with everyone. Those of us out here that is making it, no, forget that. Most people, why would I? That's the beauty of streaming. Is like once you're done watching your show, or like Stars, once I'm over, FYI, okay, side note, Stars have if you have T-Mobile, get T-Mobile Tuesday. They are now offering $199 for Stars for 3 months, and you pay it all up front. You pay that $5 up front for 3 months of Stars content. Okay, okay. Now, with that being said, once I finish binge watching Power, book one, book two, book three, book four, book five, book six, book seven, book eight, or whatever. Anyway, once they finish telling the story of all the main characters of Power that is available on on Stars, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to cancel that service because there's nothing else I want to watch on there. Not the movies? No, not the movies. Okay, the only thing that I've kept up the payment the whole year is my YouTube premium. And that's only because I don't like the commercials every 15 seconds in my video. No, I don't want to have to listen to about a second or two of the ad and then skip. I have gotten spoiled. So yes, I pull out that $12 every month, but that's the only one that I do. And when it comes down to when I need to save my money, like I'm preparing to hustle, one of the things I'm going to get rid of is paying for subscriptions of streamed content until I can start paying on a regular basis. Now, what I want to say to Kev, should you run into this, my dear, I love you. And I believe in your content, sir. I believe in you, and I see great things coming from you. And I want to be one of the people to say, I was one of the beginning people who, when he was just making videos in his car, watching his content, I'm not the original 66 on Vine or Periscope. I didn't even know about those social media sites or video sites at all. I didn't know about them then. Okay. I'm not the original 66, but I'm in that original when you were getting your first studio, the racism office. Okay. Those who watch him or follow Kev on stage, Miss Kev on stage, at this point, that chick Angel, Tank don't top, okay, or Tank don't is not on the gram, but he's on the gram. I thought that's funny. You know what I'm saying? If you follow any of them at this point, you know about the racism office and how God you got out of that and how God gave you much better. And then how you met Angel, bring her on the Love Hour. Okay. Yes. Yes. I'm so sad it's gone, but I completely understand why Melissa, she's very honest about the reason why she doesn't do that anymore. She's just grown past Love Hour, but the Love Hour, your wife starting her first show. I believe in you. I believe this auntie right here because I'm old enough to be your auntie. Okay, not your mother, but your auntie. Okay. I'm 50 years old, about to be 51 in January, honey. So I'm old enough to be your auntie, and you've inspired me to be a content creator. But you kind of shamed us, baby. You did. I'm gonna do my little moaning, baby, my babies. You tried to shame us for not buying the year subscription to it, which is cheap. Go to Kev on Stage, y'all. I am going to promote it. Okay. Go to Kev on Stage. It's only like $50, $60 for the year. Go get the year content. But I felt shamed because, yes, I was one that started out monthly and then I had to cut it off. But let me explain to you, sir, son, sweetheart, baby boy. You were on my mind. You feel my fantasies. Okay, anyway, so baby boy. Anyway, let me tell you, sweetie, and I'm pretty sure you probably got a million people telling you, I don't believe you sat up there and tried to shame us for not buying the year content and you're going to deprive us of good content like churchy, yang, 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 yang. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, but I do feel like I felt a certain type of way because I'm one that does that. Not with your content. If I can't do I tried the monthly and I'm just running into some financial situations right now that I can't. I want to let you know from this woman's point of view, this auntie, this black auntie, that boo, I didn't follow you because you had Netflix type of content. I followed you because I believed in your vision. I believed in what you were doing and why you were doing it. I am not just an average follower. I'm a supporter. Okay. And I felt some type of way when you said, let me tell you, people would do, yeah, they're going to do that. And there ain't nothing goddamn wrong with that. I said what I said. Meet me. I'm right here in Atlanta, Memorial Drive, and I will see your 6'1" behind, and I will step up on a crate and look at you eye to eye and say, I felt shame. Because that's exactly what, and I'm gonna tell you, hit dogs will holler, oh, yes, you hit me because I'm hollering because you hit me because that's exactly what I do with other content. But I believe in you. And the only reason I'm not supporting you with more money and more backing financially, is because I don't have it right now. But the very first thing that came to my mind is who is he trusting in? Who are you trusting in, Kev? Are you trusting in my subscription, my annual subscription? Or are you trusting in the one who got you there? And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the man upstairs. I'm talking about God. I'm talking about our Father. And I know you know that. If you're meant to put out another season of churchy, that money will show. But you got to believe in your content. You've got to believe in it. If you feel like you need to do another you want to put it out, then you trust in God. He is your source, not me, not subscribers, not your followers, not your supporters. God will put money into my hand to support you. You've done it before, he'll do it again. Remember where it's like, I had to cancel my subscription to your Patreon because until I was trying to do this and I got my job, so now I could pay for Patreon. Remember? Because I remember you saying something, alluded to something that I had made a comment on. Like now I'm a part of your Patreon. Now I can support you. Am I a part of your Patreon? Not anymore, because it was a bank situation where Patreon went to try to collect the money. It was in the wrong bank account. I had switched it for a moment. Okay, look, I'm making shit work here. Okay. Okay, I'm making my finances work. Okay. I'm doing miracles with my finances right now. Well, God is. You know what I'm saying? But and I went back and said, "Oh, it went to the wrong account." And I went to try to resubscribe to your Patreon, and a Patreon would not let me do it. And so I said, "Well, maybe I'm trying too hard to be a part of his Patreon. Let me take a break for a little bit and then come back." And when I went back to your Patreon, Kev on Stage, it says that it was full and I could not be added to your Patreon. Literally. So I would have been, because it's not, FYI again, people who watch me, Kev on Stage, to be his Patreon is only $3. Okay. It's only like $6 a month for the Kev on Stage Studio app. Okay. So it's not expensive. He's not charging a lot. And you know us, people that look like us usually be taxing like nobody's business. He could easily do a $14.99 to his app. Easily do $14.99. He could easily do $10.99, $11.99, whatever for his app. It is only $6. Okay. His name is Kev on Stage. He tells jokes. And yes, by the way, I did come and see you last year when you was here in Atlanta. Now, if you're coming through here again, I'm sorry I missed you this year. My money is on tour with you. Okay, killing people on stage because it's funny. My money is real funny. Okay, but at any rate, but I love you. But I want to implore you to trust God. Trust the one who got you to where you are now. Because it wasn't us. It wasn't your awesome wife. It wasn't anything. God put people in your path, people who supported you, people who believe in your dreams. And if you want to put out another season of Churchy too, he said, well, if you want to do it, then come and finance it. Well, then I guess God's going to have to give me the money so that you can freaking do another season of Churchy. Okay? Go ahead. Tell me to make me pay it. Then so that I can get all kinds of streams of income so that I can support you and be on the Kev on Stage studio so we can have the morning chat on the Kev on Stage studio. Support Black people. Support Black content. So we can have my bedtime stories on Kevin on Stage Studios. Ah, I can't have y'all produce it. I already have a black woman who has a whole production company here in the A. Okay, they would have to produce it, but I'll do it more than happy to come to LA and do it in their studios. So God's gonna have to work in all of our lives so that we can sit up there, do the year subscription so you can do it. But trust God, baby boy. Okay? Trust God. Now I told myself this is a real nice version of what I would want to really say last night. Because last night in my head, I was going off on you. But this is the morning. I haven't had my coffee. Ain't gonna go in on you now because that's just not. I mean, I'm not gonna go in on you, but I just want to implore you to trust God. And if you're meant to put out that, and last thing, I just want to say this one thing, and you can either receive it or not. I don't care. But I've been saying this for years that you're gonna be bigger than Tyler Perry. You're gonna do the daggone thing, and he's gonna be the one that's gonna help you get where you're going, sweetheart. Sweetheart. How you doing, sweetheart? He's gonna help you get to that level. And I agree with what Angel said, is that the show is gonna be bought by BET and they're gonna give you creative access so that you can keep it as authentic as you want it to be. I agree with her. But I'm gonna add also, I said no, not but. I'm adding to that Tyler is gonna be the one that's gonna help you get there. Black brothers helping black brothers. Come on now. He can't be the only one in this game. Okay, trust me. Okay, so I believe it. I believe in you, and I believe in your content. And don't let challenges and money keep you from doing what God has put on your heart to do. And I believe churchy is what you need. You know, hilarious. By the way, there's because of you, because of your influence, your content. There are some people that I didn't necessarily like that well. And I've started to like them because I'm seeing you have interviewed certain people that I didn't necessarily like and you put them in your content and because I've seen another view of that person. I mean, let me tell you something, boy, um, young man, sir, okay, you are influencing a lot of people in a good way. One of the reasons why I love you is because you're real. Okay? You're saved, you're born again, but you're real. You still say nigga. You know what I'm saying? You might not cuss, but you would, I see you're what real Christians look like. Me and you, we are what real Christians look like. Not the ones that be like when you ask them how you doing, blessed and favored and a highly favored, hallelujah. No, no. It's like I'm doing good. Not so well, sir. I'm not doing so well. We keep it 100. When we mad, but we still save. And I love it. From righteous to righteous to hear the thing. Here's the thing. The several different ways of shouting in church to here's the thing to churchy and all these things, yo. I see you. I see Melissa. I see Angel and I see Marcus. You are just keep doing what you're doing and stop worrying about money. And I need to talk because I say the same. I worry about the same thing, Tev. Don't get it twisted. I worry about the same thing. How am I going to pay this? How am I going to do this? But you have a dream. God is giving you a vision of what you are supposed to do in this life. Do it. He will provide. Okay? He will provide. Well, that's all I have for you. I wasn't even supposed to go this long. I was supposed to cut off at 7:45, But I didn't went long because, you know, I felt like maybe God wanted to speak through me to you to remind you to trust Him. So this whole show is pretty much to Kev, okay, and promoting the KOS app. You can find it in your Apple Store and on Google Play Store. Go get it, okay? It's not if you got it and your money ain't on tour with my money, making people laugh. I need that money to start charging so I can get some more of his friends in the house. But but if you got $6 a month, get his app. Try it out. If you got a whole $50, $60, go ahead and get the year subscription and check out his content. And if you ain't quite there yet, go to YouTube, Kev on Stage, okay, Studios. Go to and check out some of his content. Go to his Patreon, Kev on Stage. Okay, his name is Kev on Stage. He tells jokes. He love black love. Support black women. His name is Kev on Stage. Anyway, y'all have a good one. And remember, love yourself, love your neighbors, and trust God. All right? Y'all have a good one now. Bye.